Alright, welcome to another edition of Uncle Willie's Junk with crud on my camera lens. There we go. And it's a overcast, cool, nasty day. Wife is hard at work cutting things off the tractor. Rooster says hello. And this is a late to mid 60s International TD6. Making a mess?
A little bit.
Loader, track loader, big old tracks on it. Took me forever to get up here, but my bad back, it was fun. It comes with spare dump truck parts. But this is one of the old engines that started on gas. That little tank right there is a gas tank. And it would start up and slowly turn the engine over, and then you would kick that T-handle up right there, and it would kick over to diesel once the engine was turning, and it would run on diesel from there on out. But you can see it's been gutted. We're draining the fuel out of the tank right now, but they won't take it with fuel in it. The hydraulic tank right there, it's been sitting so long it had turned to what looked like grease. There was no hydraulic fluid that came out when I took the plug out of the end of it. The loader bucket is still up in Ellenboro, where I have to go get it here after a while and pay this guy his money. I was going to take that massive radiator out of there, but it would take me a week to do it. And with my back hurt, I don't feel like it. So let me try to climb down here without killing myself. This is fun when your back hurts. And step back a little bit and get you a good look at the loader. We'll find out what it weighs here in a little bit when I get to the scrapyard. There's my high-tech diesel fuel siphoning rig. We just disconnected the feed line to the engine and put a hose on it into a 55-gallon drum. There's a little bitty spring. How you like that dude right there? That thing came loose, it would go forever before it stopped. Don't know what it does, but it's on some kind of a hydraulic cylinder that's made into that handle right there. A friend of mine came over last night and said, well, the tracks are in good shape if somebody needed them. Oh, well, you know, I don't need them, so. But here's your fuel distributor. Fuel lines come up to that, and they go to that distributor, and the fuel is sent to each of the 4 injectors. There's a little bitty starter motor there. Hey, like the size of that belt. Is that a belt or what? That thing's got to be an inch wide. The trailer tires, it took me forever to find. Nobody had one in stock because nobody runs that kind of trailer anymore. There's the little bitty battery cable that just came out of that thing. I put my foot next to it for comparison. That'll run you a set of lights. And I'll show you a good up-close personal picture of the carnage that this thing inflicted on my other trailer. The guy told me it was the size of a bobcat. And when I got up there, it was just a little bit bigger than a bobcat. However, I thought we could make it, but I had too much weight on the back axle, and I was actually considering stopping to pull it forward when this happened. That tire came off of there, sheared off. It actually broke this hub. It's held up with a chain now, but that hub is actually broken. I have to replace the whole axle to fix it. Then tore through the fender of the trailer. There's another piece of the dozer. I don't know what part it is, but a pin that holds something on. Miscellaneous pedals. It came with a golf club. But there's the seat for it over there. And the starter motor for the gas engine. That's how you would start it on gas. That little starter there. And here's the wife's S10 that needs a starter that went out the same day. Since we were having such a good day that day, And look at that beautiful big old truck sitting there. You can see where it drug me backwards when I backed in the driveway and dug a hole in the yard. It's just a little muddy out here still. The war beast all covered in mud from digging and trying to pull up that hill. It's been an exciting week, but fuel still sounds like it's draining. Oh, big step. This is the hydraulic oil tank. Does that look like hydraulic oil to you? A little goopy. But this would be the view if you were driving it. You just look at this picture and go, don't think of how much fun you'd have tearing things up with this thing. It's supposed to have an 18,000 pound braking weight on the lift. Oh, we got snorkel and solenoid and miscellaneous wiring. Usually you find a tool or two in these boxes, so that's why I always look. Not a tool. Sometimes you find an old screwdriver or a tire iron. But let's see how much fuel. And it's getting on down there. So this is a walk around of my trailer killer, and I'll try to get a picture of it when they unload it. That might be interesting to watch how they do that. Just pick it up and basically throw it off with no mercy, no dignity. And I'm gonna turn this off now and try to get out of here, so I'm gone for a while.